Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. In few days, we are leaving Nigeria. Yeah. I'm sad. Yeah. How do you feel?
I'm happy.
The
heat
I don't know.
Yesterday, when we were coming to Ibadan, that heat was just like, Oluwa.
But the cold too, I don't like the cold.
Oh yeah. So which
anyways, okay. Anyways.
Today we're just going to, so one of the last videos I posted about going for my sister's induction, my husband was not there. He was busy with work. Anyway, people were messaging and asking, how did you pass? Congratulations. For some reason, people thought it was me. But anyways, they were just asking, how did you pass? What did you do? How can I come to Nigeria? And I was shocked because I thought by now a lot of people already knew how to do it.
How to pass.
Yeah.
Anyways, I do receive this message from most people coming from abroad.
Yeah.
Well, all of us that how to write the exam, we studied abroad, so they always ask me, Bimbo, what should I do? How should I pass? And there is nobody I give my model of approach to this exam that doesn't pass. I'm
a testament.
There is nobody, like I am for real, there's nobody. Yeah. I texted it and I trusted it, trust me. So for MDCN, what is MDCN exam? MDCN is Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria exam. Do you get that? Is what MDCN for foreign trained. No, not for the exam is for foreign trained, but MDCN is a body that guides all Nigerian doctor in Nigeria. So when I came to Nigeria, that was exactly 5 years from today, or maybe a few days ago. I came in February 4th. I was initially studying for the exam already in Georgia. I was doing the online classes with ex-medis. But I felt like when I came back to Nigeria, luckily for me, I went to an hostel where other doctors also that are going to ex-medis tutorial for the same exam. In that, I noticed that, I was way far behind. I even went to class. I saw that before I could answer a question, everybody has answered the question. So I felt like, okay, I need to have a plan and approach to this exam. I can't fail this exam. I must write it once. And that is the mentality all of you should have. You are going to write this exam once. Do you get what I'm saying? When you can have this mentality, trust me, you are going to pass the exam. And I'm very sure that some people that has listened to has followed my own pathway will comment on this video. You get, the exams, trust me, is very easy. It's not USMLA standard that, when they ask you a question, just believe that the question is the question. Do you get what I'm saying? Not that there is one hidden agenda, no. What is malaria is what is malaria. What is this is what is this. What is congenital? What is what is hematuria is what is hematuria. There is nothing like, are they trying to because you hear people say, there is this false positive, false negative.
And there's no negative marking.
There's no negative marking. Cancel that from your brain. Trust me, I know people listening to this a lot, and people they pass this information a lot that there's negative marking, there's this, there's that. No. So what are the pathways? Number one, if you are abroad and you want to study this exam, I will always advise, please come home first.
Yes.
That's the first thing you are going to do. Spend like 2 weeks at home, greet your family and friends. But you see, you can't study for that exam, even though it's not as difficult as other medical body exam like USMLA and PLAB. You can't study for an exam in your father's house. It works for some people, but trust me, I would advise the passing ratio is just better you study where other colleagues are. Do you get what I'm saying? So you have to first come, greet your family member. Do you get what I'm saying? This exam, if you study for it within 2 months, trust me, you will pass. 2 months is really enough to study for this exam and pass. 2 months. Like 2 months of hard work, serious hard work and study. Do you get? But now, if you now have 4 months, that's gold, better. If you have 4 months to study for this exam, is way better. Trust me.
The lesson is like 6 months or 5 months. Because I joined in August, my exam was November. Yours, you joined
I joined in January, but online. I joined in February online, but now I came back in February and we wrote the exam in July. We were supposed to write it in June, or I think we wrote the exam in June. We're supposed to write it in April. Yes. We're supposed to write it in April, but we wrote it in June. Why? Because that was when they started pushing exam, you get. So anyways, fast forward to what are the steps and method. Number one, coming back home, spending like 1 week or 2 weeks with your parents, registering with a tutorial. That is the first thing. ACE Medis I recommend. There are other groups. I don't know their name. Maybe Med Scholar. I think Med Scholar. I will talk about Med Scholar very soon. So there are other groups that I recommend too. Like the two major ones I recommend is ACE Medis and Med Scholar. You get, because I had some friends in Med Scholar. So but I did ACE Medis and my friends before me did ACE Medis. So anyways, after that ACE Medis registration, I always advise, what do you think works for you? Try the classes, go to the classes maybe for a week and see, assess yourself. Did you gain anything during the class? If you feel you don't gain anything during the class, you don't have to waste your time going for the classes. ACE Medis have this thing that after each class, they record the lectures online, they upload it on their website. Because you've paid, you have access to those videos. They might not upload it that same day, but at least you'll be watching the previous day video. Now, for me, as I'm not a slow learner, but I'm this kind of person, I get distracted, and I don't know of you, but I get distracted very easily. So when I'm in class and maybe they ask a question, at least before someone to, like, we're supposed to be orderly, and I notice Nigerians are not even orderly, even though they traveled abroad, they are not orderly. You, as soon as you raise up your hand to answer, someone has already showed, like, you get what I'm saying, before you can even process some. At some point I even started suspecting that maybe these people has written this exam like 52 times. Yes. So before the lecturer even asks the question completely, for us to even process it, we newbies, those people don't answer the question. But it doesn't mean, those people answering questions doesn't mean that they know, doesn't mean that they will be the one to pass than you. So you find something that works for yourself. So what worked for me was that after 1 week or 2 weeks of going to class, I felt that when I come back from class, I'm tired, I can't study anymore, and I didn't gain anything. Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't gain anything. So, but what I now started doing was that I now start afresh. This was around late February, early March. I now made a plan for myself, even though the exam was in April. As at that time, that was what I was thinking. So I started afresh. I started watching YouTube, I started watching the ACE Medis lectures from the one. Then I bought Med Scholar book. That's why I said I'll talk about Med Scholar. So I use Med Scholar, but some people use the guide. Med Scholar for me, it's just 2 books. It's more explanatory. Trust me.
One for
OSCE and one for theory MCQ. So I would advise that you see that MCQ book. Make sure you try to read it twice. Like the first time, try to understand that book. Some people will say try to read through, then now understand the book, but there might not be time for you. So I did what I did. I even read it once. I won't even lie. I finished it. It was even a day or 2 days to the exam that I was able to finish the exam. But me finishing the exam once, it was as if I finished the exam like 10 times. The book, me finishing the Med Scholar book once, it was as if I finished it like 5 times. Why? Because I was also watching videos, ACE Medis videos. So it's the same topic. Sometimes I might do, for example, I might do hypertension in ACE Medis today. And when I'm reading Med Scholar book tomorrow, it might just be, today might not be, on Med Scholar book might not be hypertension. It might just be one cardiovascular or something random. But it might be the 3rd day I'll now meet hypertension again. You see that twice. And again, one good part about the ACE Medis videos is that they do repeat topics. Yes. After like 2 weeks, you see that same video again. 100%. Then another thing I noticed in watching those videos is that I, at least out of 100%, I'm able to assimilate like 80 to 90% of the videos. Why? Because I can pause, I can play, I can reverse, but you can't pause and always playing your teacher in class. So that's number one thing that really helped me with the ACE Medis book. Now, another good advantage of the staying in hostel, because number two, I would advise you to stay in hostel, ACE Medis hostel, trust me, or any hostel, in as much that your fellow doctors are there, foreign trained, that all of you are preparing for the same exam.
Yes.
There are times that, because Abuja, sweet die, or wherever you are going to be doing your stuff, you get is sweet die. You want to explore, you sweet past the country where they come from. So there are times that you will not feel like studying. You'll be frustrated, you panic. Do you get what I'm saying? There are times you panic, you won't feel like studying. So I will always advise that when you are among people, that there was one girl, there's one doctor. That girl, whenever in the night, I'll just be hearing mommy. At some point, I just say that woman don't mad though. Now my senior for medical school, because I knew her in Caribbean. I know some people that watch this video will remember that lady. This lady will be murmuring to the wall, like back to back. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll see that one, I'll say, that means I never. You get.
You'll be feeling like you've not
even read. You get what I'm saying? And another added advantage to hostel is that you can easily pick someone and ask the person, I want to clerk you, I want to counsel you, I want to, like, you can practice, I want to do for the OSCE, I want to do physical examination on you. And guess what? When you are doing it on that person, the person will be able to tell you, you are wrong, you are right. Even if your daddy is a medical doctor and you do it on your daddy might not remember the steps. Am I communicating? Your parent or your siblings might not remember that steps. Do you get what I'm saying? But person where they watch, where they read the steps, someone that is already reading, sorry I'm diverting into broken, someone that is already reading through the steps already, you would be able to tell you, oh guy, not immediately after this thing, guy, you've made this mistake, you've made that mistake, you should do the examination like this, you should do the examination like this, the thyroid exam, it should be like this. You get what I'm saying? So now I've talked about the videos of ACE Medis, I've talked about the Med Scholar books. The two books is very important for both the OSCE and the MCQ. Then for the video and for the picture test.
Oh yes.
Yeah, picture test. So the exam is divided into two. Then the MCQ is divided into two.
Again.
You get. So the MCQ, when you read your Met Scholar like 2 times, you finish your ACE Medis videos. That ACE Medis video, you feel no finish them until the day of exam. Because even I could remember.
I didn't finish my own.
Babe, on the day of exam, these people were still uploading like 5-10 videos. I was like, why? But me, I did it though. Hey God, I watched it though.
Some videos they uploaded where the thing is they will follow you to wherever your exam is. That's the thing, the tutors, even the owner of ACE Medis, it would follow. God bless his heart. So we were doing other tutorials, revisions there. So those revisions they were still uploading again on the website. Me, I didn't even watch it. I didn't have time because there will be so much material information. You see people, you will feel like
now for that so much materials and information. I also face that, but I will advise you, pick a stand, pick a struggle. You can't ingest all information. It's not even all information from ACE Medis I picked. I will tell you for a fact, this is my own opinion. Anybody doing ACE Medis past question, those question bank is waste of time. Any question bank you meet is waste of time. If it's not MDCN recall, there are MDCN recalls. Those ones helped me. Those MDCN recalls are the only ones I would advise anybody, my own opinion. Because that was what worked for me. I'm not, ACE Medis Oga is my guy, and I recommend, he's my guy. I spoke to him recently, like a month or 2 months ago. He's into a lot of business and I really love him. I put him as a role model. But I will tell you that Even I didn't even recommend his book. Do you get? But his book is good too. But I didn't recommend his book. I recommend Med Scholar because it worked for me. I recommend his classes because he got some good teachers. Like his lecturers are good.
Yes.
Do you get? And they are compassionate. Even him is a compassionate. He listens, he comes, he wants to know. You get? And you guys will even do simulations, exam simulations.
Yes.
You get? Which will help you guys. Trust me. But me, I didn't go for all. I only went for 1 or 2. As I say I fail them. I just forget say because the exam, the MCQ, his own MCQ are so hard. I won't even lie to you. The exam is not as hard as that. Do you get hard like that?
But it's easy to fail.
But it's also easy to fail. So MDCN past questions, MDCN recall questions are very good. Then for picture test, I would advise that use ACE pictures. That really helped me. Their lectures, during their lectures, they will teach you some picture tests. So use ACE pictures, then you see some random files of pictures you get. So what I do is that from Monday to Friday, I study like hard. Then you see Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday I use it for physical examination. You get, because the whole this thing pass 10 to 9 to 11. Do you get what I'm saying? But you see that Friday, Saturday, I use it for OSCE, like verbal, you get what I'm saying? Then I also use it if I want to even study. I do picture test. I don't really stress my brain during the weekend because I go out to at least relax. You get, because it's also very important. Trust me, don't kill yourself. Trust me, you will pass. Just have the mentality, I am going to pass. You get, there's a lady that I think she failed twice. The father already asked me, make her the carry and go UK abroad, like she has already. And 1 month to the exam, I told her, this girl, you are going to pass. I'm not allowing you to go to that UK. You are going to pass this exam. And I told her, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And these are the things I've told you guys. You get, for the OSCE, be calm, be relaxed. My own OSCE, the first stage was physical examination. The first thing where I don't do, I smash them. I could remember that I didn't understand the question, so I was thinking it was respiratory. So as soon as I did finish respiratory, I noticed that the man was not marking. I quickly do cardiovascular. Pay attention to your
examiners may help you or may destroy you.
You get. So when you see that they are not marking, maybe they started marking and they stop, you know that okay, they only marked the introduction part. So what I did was, for the cardiovascular, I didn't even do introduction anymore. I just went straight. So I did both respiratory and cardiovascular. Then the second one was patograph. I could remember that I studied it like a month before. And in my dream, I was actually seeing that I was supposed to review it. But I didn't review it because I was trying to capture a lot of things in my brain. Guess what? Physical patograph, I didn't know chop. But guess what? When on the exam day, the examiner, as I started, I wrote my name. I started to laugh. I started smiling because, to be honest, I didn't know what to write there. That was the only section that I just didn't know what to write there. And funny enough, patograph is now very simple. Like, I feel stupid now.
No,
so the tension. So the lecturer now, the woman now asked me that, where did you study from? I said, Georgia, Tbilisi. Olodo. I say, yes, ma. Yes, I'm Olodo. He now said, okay. Then she started dictating. One lie. I'm not supposed to say this, but yes, she started dictating.
Sometimes they will guide you. If you are
not dictating the answer, but she was guiding me through. And I was able to answer everything perfectly. I was so happy. The next station was there are 10 stations. The next station was this catheter, Foley catheter. You get. The next station was Foley catheter, contraindication, use, blah 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 blah. I smashed that one. The next one was hemorrhage. I've forgotten postpartum hemorrhage.
Okay,
You get clecking. I clecked, I destroyed it. Then the next station, why I'm telling you about these stations, then the next station was pediatrics. No, it was pediatrics.
Counseling or something.
It's counseling, but I forgot it's
something pediatric.
It's pediatric related. I will try to remember the topic again. But I was asked to collect the mother. So as I started, I was like, do you want a cup of water or something? You get just to calm the woman down and whatnot. Now in the lecturer, the invigilator, the examiner can say, oh yeah, give me water now. I just laughed. I said, oh God, you get, should I give you the coke in your, he just laughed. And he said, don't worry, you've passed this exam. I was like, don't worry. I still wanted to be said, don't worry, you like. See, one thing I noticed about Nigeria is that even during my house job is that even they don't expect you to know everything. They don't expect you to know everything. Yeah. But if you come shaking, being a prey, Nigerians are naturally predators. We are predators naturally. Our nature is we prey on the weak.
Yes.
So I'm not saying you should do feedback, no, but be calm. Say what the thing you know. Do you get what I'm saying? Be honest. Say what you know not with a laughing face, with a smiling face. Like, don't stress yourself. Don't feel like a prey. Feel like you are talking to your colleague that doesn't want you to fail. Those examiners they don't want you to fail except saying a winch. They don't want you to fail. So try your best. Even the patient they put on the bed is most likely medical students. He also doesn't want you to fail. So also watch the eyes of the patient. Do you get what I'm saying? So the other ones was all these public health, whatever. So I think Lassa fever, all those things, I can't remember. So please, that's the part, the day 2. But the day 1 become MCQ part become.
Starts with picture tests.
Me, I started with my normal distance and I answered patiently.
Like picture test carries one mark.
I know, my dear. I was answering with. I came out. I even went to pee because I was like, why is this thing so simple? Like, it was so simple. Like, you study to some point. And again, a day to the night to the exam, I actually got all those recalls. Okay. I got about 30 of them. So, but that 30 now helped me about 50. It helped me about 50. So imagine out of maybe 250. How many questions is it in total?
300, but 50 questions.
So just imagine out of 250 questions, you already have like 60, 70. Like, you get what I'm saying? The rest was just easy, to be honest. So be prayerful. Play too, go clubbing, not. I'm telling you,
have fun.
Just have fun. Have fun. I enjoyed myself. Enjoy the process. And don't worry, you will pass.
You will. So, what I wanted to even talk about for the exam, because some people are always asking me, do I need transcripts? Do I need this? I don't remember submitting transcripts. I know I submitted diploma. The thing is, first thing, just pay for your lesson. The lesson people will guide you on what to do for the exam. Just know you have your documents. Like about 2 months to the exam, MDCN will announce when to start registering. Then what to do, your colleagues will tell you. Don't worry, just come. You just be reading.
But try and get all your transcript, diploma, everything. Get all your documents before coming.
Reports, travel history, or residency card. If you were using residency in your country, get it.
Please, very important. Residency card, visa to enter, stamps, all those things. Make sure you have them. Yes. Trust me. Even if you get away with it from MDC, you still need it in NYC. Trust me. Even if you don't need all those things, you will still need it when you want to apply for visa, when you want to jackpot.
Just make sure you need them. Gather everything. So those are the basic things, and you will actually pass.
Trust me, you will pass.
The pressure will be a lot, though, because me at some point I was crying. I was like, I want to go home. I don't think I can pass. I think I called you. I was I'm done, because I just finished doing one ASMEDIS OSCE. Whatever.
I failed. What fully?
I failed. So when I came out, some people were smiling. I was like, what's going on?
Those people when they smile, if you don't pass, you fail exam.
So I was was so discouraged. Like,
It's
God,
because those
what's going
people,
on?
what some people do is that they go, instead of studying and following ACE fully, they will now go and be doing ACE questions alone, just to pass ACE, but not to pass MDCN. And ACE used to say the past questions are not MDCN, this thing, they are just to help you. He always say it's just to help you. You get, but these people go, they focus on ACE this thing, not knowing that you are only studying to pass ACE, not to pass MDCN.
But don't worry, that MDCN, it's not a true test of if you pass the exam or not. For me, it's not. The MCQs of the exam, I feel like they are so random. They are so
I'm telling you, like,
oh, they were asking me HIV dates. I was just
just know when we celebrate all this HIV day, all those things. I mean, I didn't know the list. But what I did, that I felt that and guess what? When I came out from the exam, I was able to get. I could remember that they celebrated maybe HIV recently, so I just say, you guys, I was just putting the nearest date. But if they've not celebrated it yet, I'll just say, okay, we are in June now. We're in June now. So it will be June. So that was what I was actually doing. So trust me, it was fun. Sometimes common sense too will help.
Yes.
Because they were asking me what type of size of table and chair a primary school would use. That is adequate for a primary school. Something about bike men. Trust me, these exams can be exam questions can be random, but you will pass.
You do well.
Just use common sense too. Join into common sense.
So that's it. I don't know if you have any questions. You can ask us. You can always ask us questions about it, and we'll be able to tell you more. Because after he passed at least, a lot of people have gotten advice from us, and they really did well. It's not something you cannot pass.
Trust me, it's very easy. If I can, I used to tell the people I advise, if I can pass it, trust me, you can pass it. You can pass it, trust me. And also, if you have any question, you can comment down below. If you have any maybe suggestions, advice, comment down below. Please comment down below. Share these videos to anyone that you feel that
needs or would benefit
from this video. Thank you very much. We love you.
For watching.
Bye.